All right, at the beginning of the stream, we are going to play through a more modern scenario. You can actually download it if you would like. I'll include the Dropbox down below. You'll have to get it from the Dropbox. But it's called, well, technically it's Joint Operation Alpha right here. It's a military advisory mission where you assist the East Germans in securing a bridgehead. We played it last time, but this time we're going to test it with ground launch bombs. I believe I implemented them. I want to see how they feel when I actually play the scenario as someone who would play this scenario. So it's going to be a pretty good time. We'll allow emergency resupply. That's basically all we're going to do. And then we're going to move into our Canadian campaign. So let's just take a look. We have our ground launch weapon system right here. I've updated. I just pulled this MLRS graphic. I'm not quite sure if it's working how I expect it to work, but as you see, it comes with 4 rounds of 500-pound bombs. We'll see if they're that effective. I've really ramped up the accuracy for them, so I'm not sure how they're going to work. But if you come over here, you can kind of like click on barrage, and it says like HE and whatnot I need to update as well. But the scenario will be down. We've played through it once before. I changed a few things. We do have a lot of firepower on our side because it's an advisory mission and we're assisting the East Germans to secure this airfield. Once we secure this airfield, our next mission will be to clear minefields and work our way north to Königsberg. So that's going to be a pretty interesting mission because I'm going to have a bunch of civilian cars crash into minefields. And hopefully I can get some on-map A-10s. They'll function like helicopters, but they'll have the weapon systems of A-10s. So that will be my next project I'm working on. And then I actually want to do some drone stuff. I saw that there was like an unmanned drone vehicle we're going to check out. I'll add some stats to it and we'll see how it plays and feels. So let's just dive right on into this. So basically we are moving left. So we actually have a light tank this time. So let's just kind of get these units into position. Mostly the one thing about these mechanized units is they are not very strong. You'll notice that they're a light mech formation. And they do have some anti-tank capability. They have Carl Gustavs, I believe. They might not have any anti-tank capability. No, they have RPGs. So, but the range of the RPGs is what, 300 meters? So they need to get directly on top of a unit to engage them. So that's going to be a bit tricky. These units need to kind of get across the bridge. So they're more so acting like cannon fodder than anything else, which sucks. I don't really like them for that purpose, but you know, it's an advisory mission. Like, right, they don't have Bradleys and everything that we have. It's technically the Territorial Defense Force. All right, let's go like that. I'm actually going to change this up. I want them to assault across the bridge from 3 to 4. I think they're going to get shredded, but hopefully, like at some point, they'll do some good light reconnaissance for us, and we will be able to assist them. That might be too far. He'll just move on to the objective. And I think that makes more sense. We kind of maintain this pace. We do have lots of firepower. Technically, we should probably delay this because we have airstrikes coming in at around 8:20, I believe, like 8:20, or yeah, like in 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So what if we actually delay this before initiating this order, like 20 minutes, 25, like right there. So that puts us at 8:30. That might be too late for the assault, but they'll be in position. I'd rather them be there, what about 20, 27? That makes more sense. 2 minutes to start the assault. So we'll do that for both of those units. So they'll actually be in position, ready to rock and roll, and start the assault once our air power is online. And then we'll immediately follow up with some airstrikes. So they might be a little bit out of sync, if I'm being honest. We might have a few sync issues, but it'll be okay. 20. If we're out of sync, that's gonna suck, but it'll work out. And then we'll actually, if they do some recon, we can call in these small diameter bombs and see how they feel. There's a lot of ATGMs over here. I'm not super comfortable moving him up. What's this light tank's range? This light tank range is, I mean, he's lightweight, has a lot of ammo, but his range is basically 2,000 meters. So we could like pull up a ruler, I believe. I can like never find this ruler. Oh, we can't go over here. So 2,000 meters, I don't know, looking something like that. And that's even if he's set to maximum range, correct? We'd really want him at maximum range. All right, so he will, maybe we can get him up here and start engaging. I'm going to put him in this building, though. He's going to kind of move on his own into there like that. We'll try and get everyone on deck at all around like the same time. All right, we'll say 15 because he's going to move a bit slower. Yeah, he'll move a bit slower than those light vehicles, but at least he'll be on station to provide fire support. And then we have these 3 Leos. We don't need the ruler on anymore. What's the ruler button? Control F. The Leos are going to be pretty useful. I would like them to be on station at least at this bridgehead and then assault across. Generally all at the same time. I don't really want the light tank to assault across. I don't think he's going to survive. And technically, I want to delay this order probably by like 10 minutes. That way they're all pushing together. I wonder if like that might be a bit too much. Let's do like set both these guys up at the same time. And let's just see. We're all kind of, so it's like a nice little screening force. We'll just adjust these. I don't like how he's going off-roading, but whatever. If we can kind of get into position, that would be much, much better. And as you see at like 3, he's going to be arriving at position 4 kind of late. So he's kind of on time, just a bit slower. That's fine. We don't really need to apply a delay to him at all. So he's going to be showing up right on time. This guy needs some adjustment as well, I believe. No, he's assaulting. It's this other tank right here. Yeah, because look at that waypoint right there. It's kind of a bit wonky. Sucks they're opting to go off-roading. Let's see what time these guys arrive. I'm okay with like 4 being a main assault. I mean, we're not going to get much faster than that. It's going to delay us quite a bit, but that basically lines all our stuff up with like our helicopters coming online. Ideally, maybe we should delay it by like another 5 minutes, but I'm not going to do that. Next time it might make more sense to delay by like 5 or so minutes. And that unit can just move into position. That's our command unit. I'm not sure what his command radius is. It's pretty decent. So he doesn't really need to push up that close, but we can kind of get him like on, we can kind of get him on deck and like in position. That's actually probably pretty good. If anything, a few things I would change at this point would be maybe delaying by like another 5 minutes. I think I'd have to do that individually. I don't think I can do that for all. It would be cool if I could bring up like all my orders. I wonder if that's possible. What's OMA? Oh, that's airstrikes. I don't think there's a way to bring up all unit orders. It would be cool if that was something. Let's adjust these dashboards. We're going to say maximum range apply to all units of this type. Yeah, that's fine. It's weird it classifies that tank as like a tank. And we're going to stay on roads. It's a bit delayed. These guys aren't really effective. I mean, unless they have a lot of firepower behind them, they're not going to be really good. And then obviously our U.S. forces who are here to advise and assist. They're going to be bringing up the rear. And they're going to be a bit delayed. They're going to stop in that position. I think that's fine. The Bradleys. What's the SOP for the Bradleys? We're going to say slight. We're going to say maximum range is fine. And we're going to say roads is okay. Apply to this unit. Because there's Bradleys up here that we're not... I think I have them locked down and unable to be controlled. He's kind of going a little crazy. Let's reissue these guys' orders. I want him to be slight. And I want him engaging at maximum. And I want him to maintain the roads. Apply to this unit only. And we're just going to reissue this unit orders. He's like, he wants to do water crossings and all kinds of craziness. And we'll just prepare there. Technically, I would like these units to be pushed up. at some point. Same with this one. I want to get like a lot of these guys across the bridge fairly soon. So let's edit this unit's SOPs. So 824. So these guys are moving really quick. They need to be behind the main force. So we're going to switch all of these to assault. And we're actually going to give this unit a 10-minute delay. Right? That's going to allow at least our units to be engaged, and then they're going to follow up their assaults to push through. And it's just going to give them a chance to the East Germans to fight it out, because they should fight it out first. Our unit shouldn't come in and steamroll everyone. We can actually do assaults from 4 on this one. And we'll give this unit a 10 as well. That way we have like a nice, like, right, we're supporting a bunch of units instead of just taking the fight from them. And then we are actually going to get this M1 up and running. He's going to move fairly deliberately. Let's actually change his SOPs. I think this is actually, oh, he's all set up and good to go. He's rocking. What's that? 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to be more delayed though. We don't need him punching through. Yeah, that's actually good for me. From 4 to 6, there's like a 30-minute delay. All right. And basically that's our initial moves. We're not going to do too much more. Let's do a quick little test save. Waves, yo, what's up? We are showing off the ground launch bombs right now. I think they're already in the system. Like, they're called like something else, but I'm modded in air quotes these ones in. We're just testing this real quick. I don't think they're as strong as I would like for them to be, so I'm not quite sure how to adjust that. But I'm basically done with this scenario. I don't think I'm going to make too many more changes to it. The ground launch bombs aren't a part of the original one. But basically once this is up and running, I added another Leo group and another light tank. The whole point is to win this scenario and just face minimal resistance. And I removed one AAA. And then I believe I locked these units into position. They can't be moved. Next up, we're going to work on our mine clearing scenario, which is going to be going north. And that's going to be more of a humanitarian one. And then we'll conclude with, I got to mod some. So I'm going to mod A10s in, and then I'm going to mod A10s in here, and they're going to function more like helicopters with engineer units and like 1 or 2 minefields. We're not going to go too big. And then we'll put a fob here at the airfield, and then we'll just mine clear like between these 2 towns and open up a humanitarian corridor. And then I'm going to, this might be a bit much, but there's unmanned ground vehicles. I'm going to see if I can mod in some unmanned ground vehicles and some drone units. But I don't think I'm going to do that. At least not for this map. We might just do like a patrol from here to here with some lightweight unmanned ground vehicles, but not the drones. The drones will be a different scenario when I come up with more ideas. If I don't burn myself out, right? The goal is not to burn yourself out. And I'm burning myself out. So I'm surprised this Leo got into position first. All these units should have a nice little delay, but I guess it's okay for him to be there. His next move shouldn't take effect, right? Let me see. He's pushing hard. I guess I forgot to give this guy a delay. He needs a 10-minute delay. This guy is a little early, right? We're delaying our main assault for our air power to get online. So technically in a few moments, I believe next turn, we will have airstrikes and then we'll have helicopters. Well, airstrikes are active right now. Oh, I got rid of the delay on the airstrikes. So we could actually put some of them to work. So let's run out with this little unit right there. We'll give a max. We're not going to we'll offset target time by 3 minutes. It doesn't need to be too much. And then our A10s might spot something here when they come in. So we could actually, it doesn't really matter like where we select right here. We could select right on target. And we have this radius right here. It's not showing up for some reason, but we have this radius that allows us to adjust how many hexes it goes. And we'll actually offset that by 5 minutes. And then I know there's units there, but... Right, and then we'll offset this one by like 5 minutes as well. No one's going to move into that position, but it just allows us to test a few things, or at least practice. I'm surprised the airstrikes things aren't showing up. Our helicopters should be on station in 1.5 turns. I think this guy's a little over too much, but I don't want to pull him off because those T-72s aren't meant to be our main issue, and that's kind of just lucky RNG right there. Holy shit. That Bradley is destroying those Spetsnaz right now. That was really lucky. We never get that lucky. I'm just going to say that's really lucky. These guys... Oh, yeah, he's where he should be. Actually, no, he's not where he should be. Why is that delay not working? I guess my tanks are pushing first? I wonder what I did wrong right here. Yeah, you're going to get smoked. You're supposed to be behind the infantry. God, did that hit 2? Yeah. So our Bradley's performing exceptionally well, and our Leos are kind of performing exceptionally bad. So, I want to right-click this unit. These guys are supposed to be delayed right now, so maybe I did something wrong. He's missing like a mofo, though. Wow. 3 Leos down. So what's going on with this delay? Assault 328. I guess it's right on time. So what's going on with these guys? These guys got way delayed. I wonder why. We made a mistake somewhere. Oh well. It's not supposed to be a tank assault. It's supposed to be a light infantry assault. So we made a mistake right there. All right. So let's get our helicopters into position. I gave us an Apache and 2 Blackhawks because I'm not going to take the Blackhawks out. I like the Blackhawks. I might mod in some better equipment for the Blackhawks, but that's just me. There we go. We're going to extend a bit further than I would like to, but that's okay. See if we can come around and hit these guys on the back. And see what kind of damage I can do with this Apache. So, they lost yeah, that was a real bad. These guys got way delayed for some reason. And it seems like, I don't know if we're going to win this. That would be interesting to lose our own scenario. But let's see. Our delay next time is going to be a bit more, though. Hopefully our Leos can kind of spot some things. So. Yeah. Like, I know where everything's at, and we just get smoked by a BMP. But it was interesting that BMP hit 3 Sagers right in a row. All right, I wonder if that 5-minute delay was a mistake. So those Spetsnaz should have a bad time. Oh, we're not even using our bombs. The whole purpose is to test these bombs right here that I currently have set up. All right, well, there's someone there. God, that Leo's struggling. It's interesting because these guys are supposed to be veteran units as well. God, just losing your own scenario. Like a timing issue, right? This guy's not going to move at all. He's a light tank. But I'm worried about moving this light tank into position if these guys got smoked by these BMPs. Because he's going to have a bad time. Let's see. We got some nice little A-10s. The iron bombs are a little underwhelming. Ooh, unless I'm like talking too soon. Red Storm's great. I did a few videos on Red Storm. I wish I would have played Red Storm more, but I actually played this one more. We're testing. I want this scenario to feel fun and not fun. So I'm seeing if I feel fun. I'm testing my fun level right now. I like Red Storm a lot. I like this one a lot. I think this one's better. It's faster and more developed. And it's nice. So it's crazy because we destroyed the T-72s right off the bat. And we destroyed the Spetsnaz right off the bat. Oh my god. Oh, how many did that hit? Wow, the U.S. forces are having a bad time right now. M1's wiped off the map. But you can get it on sale. It goes on sale a lot. Man, this is not a good advisory mission, I'll tell you that much. The U.S. forces are not advising very well. Alright, so now we can test our ground launch bombs. Let's do this. You know, I don't think I can get all the RNG out of the game. Or out of this scenario. But at least we can try. Not going to work. So with these ground launch bombs, they should each fire 2. I wonder why when I make that adjustment, it didn't delay it that much. All right. It's not going to be 15 minutes, that's for sure. I mean, basically this duration could be like down to 5 minutes. And this one could be down to 5 minutes. Because these fire like every 2 seconds. So hopefully this works out. Like I said, I don't know how much damage I have them set for. I know I have like a nice little, I want to increase that area. Basically the whole purpose is to just smoke whatever units are there, but we'll see. We got to get these Bradleys across. The Bradleys are going. So everything's working except for some reason our tanks did not get the memo. Everyone's resupplying, and our FARP's on call. I don't know why we'd have, maybe there's some mortars at the FARP. So I don't really like that move because we still haven't spotted the AAA, AA, AAA, you know, whatever Energizers are giving us. We're missing a helicopter. Did he get shot down? No, he's right here. I guess we can kind of move forward one more, but we're going to walk right into that flak. God, those M1s are doing bad. These Leos are doing fairly bad. These guys are doing okay. I believe technically we could actually like assault this unit up the rear now. You can only lock them down so much. But that's fine. It's something I don't generally tend to do because I don't think they should move. Oh, dude, that Apache coming in clutch. All right, there's our Blackhawks. There we go. We made some spots. Too bad our air power is not up. Oh, we shot some rockets at it, though. I want to take a look at those rockets. I also want to mess with some of the other weapon systems. We have, I want to put some guns on, like, the Pavehawks and whatnot. Those rockets feel really inaccurate. I know they work because I tested them a bunch, like off stream. So I know they're capable of like destroying units. Oh, there's our small diameter bombs. We only got one APC destroyed in that hex. I mean, maybe that's really good. Oh, he's also in a fortified position. Here come our Bradleys. There's a second one. I don't know if he dropped all 4 right there or only 2. Technically, he should drop 2 for a neutralizing, but I don't know how much control I have over it. He's smoking whatever is there. All right, so our light mechanized are on station. So technically, we need to advance. Wow. We lost 1 helo or 2 helos right there. The Blackhawk's down. Man, that guy came under heavy, like, anti... Dang, Blackhawks are down right now. Kind of bummed with this Apache. There's a movie somewhere called that. I wonder what this guy can't see. That's what I really want to know. line. What if I switch him to Overwatch? I don't think it matters, but I wonder what he's having trouble seeing. God, we're losing Blackhawks left and right. I need to look up the hunt command. That's for sure. I know we're well within range. We got to actually assault. And then, yeah, I mean, everything's moving in. We're going to get through. That's for sure. Why is he still so delayed? He must have broke down or something. What's this guy's problem? I guess he sees, maybe it's this traffic jam, right? It's this traffic jam. Let's be, all right. So those tanks crossing first, we actually need to get these guys actually on station. So the reason why I'm going with an assault is because it does a more linear move and like not so much of a column, but ready to fight. The reason why we're moving these light mechanized infantry forces the way we're moving them directly onto like the fight is because their range is like 600 meters, 500 meters, hand grenades. So we're going to try and get directly 300 meters with that RPG. I mean, what's the ruler say? Technically, each hex is 500 meters. So we should be able to like view range rings right here. And take a look. Like, right? I don't think that's accurate. That's 2,000 meters. I don't know what that's showing us. His range is not 2,000 meters with any of his weapons. But yeah, I don't know what 2,000 meters they're talking about. Maybe it's the vehicle that's like adjusting it, but that's pretty crazy because even some of these units, no, you're not going to back off. You're going to go in. So let's see if we can kind of punch through. I guess we're not going to punch through. Oh, we forgot to resupply. Oh, no, he's hitting. So, yeah, we still have some. I wonder how many we fired last time. We should at least suppress. I wish suppression kind of played a bit of a role. It would be nice to suppress some of these ATGMs. We're about to break through that one unit. But, at least our ATGM hit. I kind of want to turn that off, but let's see. We're like, all right, so we're directly on that BMP right now. We should punch through. Yeah, he's gone. I mean, we have like 5 Bradleys compared to 1 BMP, so our 1 unit's resupplying. I like how it's like bounding back and forth. Our Apache's going on the hunt, so now that we're in position, we can kind of shut down some of this AA, AAA, quadruple A, however many A's you want to give the anti-aircraft. I don't think it has that much armor penetration, but it could get a lucky hit. And for some reason, just out of nowhere, a random ATGM kind of smoked us right there. So who's engaging who? The helicopters are... What the fuck? Those ATGM teams just straight smoked that Apache. Apache spotted, improved position. What's this Apache looking for? What's going on right now? Well, I thought we were going to punch through. I need to test the Apache. I never tested the Apache. I know I tested the Blackhawks, but apparently, dude just had a death wish. Apparently, dude got smoked by. Wow, we might actually lose our scenario. I thought I made it more winnable. I gave us a lot more firepower. All right. Am I not having fun? So he needs to resupply. Technically, I have emergency resupply on, so he can just rest and resupply in his position. 26 minutes, we'll just go to 100. Did I change it to where you can't resupply to 100? 85. It's also interesting because I reduced a lot of these guys' ammo. So we will talk about that. We're not using any of our airplanes, though. Why aren't we using our airplanes, guys? See if we can hit this back line. Yeah, this is being a bit wonky. We should be getting our purple radius rings, and we're not. Always, always, always. Let's see if we can punch through. Cancel. I gotta take a look at that Apache too. I feel like he should be able to engage a lot further out than what he is. So at least we won that engagement, right? Like our Bradley kind of moves in and destroys. All right, so we actually get that position. So we're gonna have no issues right now. So now we're through. We just made, I don't know, what we did incorrectly. I mean, beyond, I know what we did incorrectly. We still can't get through these guys. So we have to move like directly through this AA. This is like way more effective. And apparently these ATGM teams are really effective. You're probably not resupplied yet. So we should be able to get this light tank all the way through. And then these guys should actually be able to assault move through. So what's going on? What's going to be really weird is going along this route and getting shot in the flank because there's one more ATGM team here. Cancel. Do I have any fire support? Nope, everyone's resupplying. So our one unit was. So let's see who wins this. That light tank. Ooh, that light tank right off the bat. Oh, there's another BMP right there. I forgot about him. Who wins? Light tanks or BMPs right here? BMP so far. Leos are missing. All right. So one Leo platoon broke through. Everyone's kind of pulling back. We will assault through. And let's just see. Technically, this guy should be able to move directly on top. And then this guy should actually be able to move through. We're at like a massive traffic jam. It still doesn't feel quite right without artillery, but we'll survive. Guy was right there, right? That's gonna put 2 rounds downrange. Commit. 3. So we should be able to put all 3 out. And that will do that. So that's gonna hit that position. We should break through right here. We don't really have too many helicopters or too many anything to really do anything with. This guy is on call, so we'll conduct an airstrike right here. I think this airstrike makes sense. And then we will conduct an airstrike over there on that recon unit or that headquarters unit that's defending as well. And that gets us through that right there. So let's see how this feels. Leo opts to engage the... All right, cool. So that Leo's going to kind of wreak havoc back there. That's a lot of kills for that one Leo squad, that Leo platoon. All right, hopefully we get some BMPs right there because that BMP is a bit hard, a bit like dug in. Guys are having a bad time. Hopefully those precision guided. I want to see how many kills they actually got. If it just feels like generic artillery or if they kind of do it like a significant amount of damage. Probably create an animation for them at some point. Maybe. Did one of my helicopters fall back? No, because I only have one set. He's just going a bit crazy. I don't really want him going to fight that ATGM team that shot down 2 Apaches. Well, 1 Apache and then we lost another Apache. We still can't... This guy's going to rest and resupply. That's all he can do. And then this guy is actually... Everyone's attempting to move, but they just can't because there's a traffic jam right here. So we will keep moving this unit forward. That's kind of realistic. That's the whole kind of purpose of it. Whether it plays out like that, I don't know. Ooh, that ATGM team just smoked 2 Bradleys. All right, we finished off that HQ team, and now that Leo, man, where was he earlier? It hit. Iron bombs are a bit weak. I just know there's issues with some of the clusters with some of the fixed-winged aircraft, so I didn't use the clusters at all. But what do we have? Like one ATGM team and 1 Spetsnaz team. Struggling. Oh, we lost. Why'd we lose? Oh, we got 2 stars in battle now. Wow, we got 2 stars right there, guys. Not good for us. We did better when we had more enemies to fight. That's really funny. And less explodey things. The conscripts are at 25%. We're at 63%. They start off with 50% more than us. No, we have 50% more than them. Where's my... I think our big issue was losing these helicopters right here. That costs us a lot of points. They still don't feel right. I'm not sure how you would use them in a scenario. Especially like for something that's supposed to be more advisory. I'm sure they're like realistic with like how they operate and function. They're not going to go in and smoke like a 4 BMPs or whatever, but maybe that's the problem. Maybe I should reduce the BMPs. I don't know. That and our mistake of sending in the tanks first. We weren't supposed to do that. We even planned not to do that, but somehow when we did our order delays, the mech infantry decided to delay back here for almost an hour, and then 1 mech infantry got up here. So it seems like the mech infantry fell back behind our tanks, which isn't good. That's not their point. And these guys obviously aren't like good mech infantry, right? I mean, they're just guys with some cheapo units. Like some machine guns, hand grenades, RPGs. Kind of like... They are what they're supposed to be. So it's very beatable because we beat it our first playthrough, or first or second playthrough with more forces. So I'm not like... I don't think an adjustment right now needs to be made. Beyond like figuring out how to use the helicopters properly in a scenario. The Apache didn't do anything. That's what I wanted to look at. Where's this Apache at? I'm gonna test him later. He needs to be tested. Oh, look at my mission thing. I forgot I made this. Oh, Joe, look at your mission. I also made the threat assessment. Wherever that's at. Right here? Nope, I don't remember, but I know I wrote something else up. Intelligence, operations. It's cool. I like how that turned out. I got to use some of my HTML skills right there. Yeah. I gotta learn I gotta like read up on the helicopters and test them and see how they feel. They don't feel very good. All right, cool. Back to Canada. Save scenarios. Look at all bridge test, bridge test, bridge test, bridge test, bridge test, bridge test. Russia, Russia, Russia. Where is... Oh, we're in the wrong thing. Save campaign. This one, right? Gotta be that one. Do our mission. All right. I remember what we were doing yesterday. Recon unit. Shaping this. Crossing this. Reinforcing that. That's going to be a traffic jam right there. Do I have artillery? Artillery is artillerying, right? Positive vibes. Oh, yeah. I really want to figure out those helicopters. I want to put them in a scenario that makes sense for them. You're on call. Why are you on call? Is this something we didn't do? I thought we set 2 to battery. So why is this unit on call? Why are you on call? What were we doing with you? Well, you're now neutralizing. No, you're not here. Kiowas? Yeah, I mean, I imagine so. Maybe that's what I'm misunderstanding. Maybe I need to bring some See, then the scenario starts to like grow exponentially, and you put a lot of resources in the player's hand, which I don't really want to do. But maybe we'll remove 1 Blackhawk, insert 1 Kiowa. And maybe it will allow our Apaches to function, or at least the Kiowa will spot, and maybe our Apaches will engage. Maybe that's what we're doing wrong. Maybe we don't have the right recon force. I think we're good to just hit start. Reinforce, reinforce. Why are we pulling back off this line? Okay, I'm pulling mechanized units back and I'm reinforcing with ATGMs. I don't really want to dump like 50 units into the player's hands at the start. I mean, I don't think there's that many, but that guy's going to get neutralized. I mean, there's nothing like really that guy can do about that. We know this guy's here. We have a neutralizing battery coming in on him. It's just not going to arrive like in a reliable amount of time. So we should have I don't think we were expecting a casualty, but we are. Look at those 2 HQ units right there. Something's moving up. I'm glad we're getting some spots though. Maybe that one I'd like to neutralize next turn. We are reinforcing this flank, so I'm just hoping it's not like we don't get like flanked all cornerly. All right, so that must be our on-call barrage. I mean, a little off target, but once it's on call, we can't really like dictate. Like 8 minutes went by, so it is what it is. All right, so originally there was a unit back there that we're targeting, so we did a neutralizing on him. Hopefully we caused a few damages. 1, and then hopefully we get this guy off the map right off the bat. Maybe we need to look up orders of battle. Must relocate after receiving fire. All right, good. So he's going to relocate. That's going to open this hillside up, and we shouldn't really be getting too much fire from him anymore, but let's see. Let's see if he relocates anytime soon. I'd rather just get him completely wiped off the map. These 2 spots. So this is our target next. And we're still hitting that with artillery. I haven't seen anything pop up in a while. All right, we're moving through right here. I don't know if we're going to be able to neutralizing this. We might cause a bunch of friendly fire. Hopefully we cause a relocation over there. I know it looks like we caused casualties. I don't know if this guy moved right off the bat, though. That's what I don't know. I know we don't have eyes on anymore. Maybe we'll send our recon unit up there to investigate. Might be a death sentence for this guy. He might be better served waiting right here so we can target that. All right, looks like this guy needs to be dealt with next turn. He's calling in artillery on our units, so we're going to deal with him. So we're going to neutralize blast right there. I would like to hit this guy and this guy. I'd like to hit all 3 of these. So let's see. Oh, I lost. We should be able to bring up the hex where he was. That's all right, outstanding. Yeah, because they're hitting us right here. That ain't good. We're not going to push that way, but I do want to get into here and bound up. It sucks because, like, look at this is like lower terrain. So we kind of need to secure down here and then move our way this way. How much time do we have? We still have another 2 hours. Are we moving too fast? All right, cool. On call's hitting them. I like that. I can dig that. Oh, T-80. Oh, that's a T-80 Bravo 1. That's a dangerous unit. That is a dangerous unit. All right, we're kind of stagnant right here. I think we're a little too stagnant for my liking right now. It's time to move forward. We either push this way and try and encircle and cut off the advance and put ourselves between these T-80s and these units. If we cut this advance off, they can't really reinforce, and we can kind of just come at it like a 2-pronged attack. I'm surprised this recon unit's doing so well. Maybe they're just not attacking right there, even though they're 500 meters in. All right, T-80's moving forward. That looks to be a T-80, more like a T-72. That's a bit dangerous. I mean, we have lots of firepower staring this guy down. How's this going to play out? I mean, that guy just walked into, like... I mean, this guy just kicked a hornet's nest, right? That guy just stumbled into an ambush. It's weird for how much firepower is up here. I'm surprised he didn't sustain more casualties. And he pulled back. I mean, I'd pull back too. Oh, we lost. Oh my god, that recon unit is doing work, dude. What is going on down here? What's going on right now? I mean, that T-80 should be having a terrible goddamn time. This objective should be ours. But we can't miss like that, man. Like, come on. That's crazy right there. Thank you. All right. Did we lose a unit right here too? So this T-80 rolled up, smoked 1, 2, 3 units. We gotta cancel this. Wow. And he took out like that ATGM team. I don't think we need to do really anything with these guys. What are these guys? These guys are air defense. All right, let's get 1 unit on deck. Gonna delay us quite a bit. We need to get through this gunfight, though. I mean... Looks like he's reinforcing over here. I guess we... move through. This should give us line of sight onto this position, I think. You don't need to do anything. I mean, he should be able to see him down there, but like it's not going to get any better for that guy. This fight shouldn't last as long as I think it's going to last, and this fight shouldn't last that long either. It's a mobile artillery unit. Man pads, what is this? What are you? So you're leopards. Why do you have like a weird symbol? I need to learn this stuff for flight sims. LOL. I need to learn flight. I play a lot of DCS. I used to play a lot of DCS, and it just takes so much time to learn. I like DCS, don't get me wrong. Do you think we get line of sight? Oh, he's pushing through. You think we get line of sight right here? I mean, it looks... like, this is our maximum range. These trees are definitely obstructing us. I need to play more DCS, but... I don't think where he's moving to is really all that good either. God, look at that. We'll just extend it out to there. And maybe... I hope there's not, like, a good line of sight right here. No, there's really not. So this T-80 is in a really bad spot. He's falling back. So let's just smoke this area with artillery. How much artillery do we actually have, though? What's this guy doing? Can you readjust? Can you go to neutralizing and just smoke? This guy's falling directly back, right? Commit. I don't know why. Yeah, right there. So we'll neutralizing there. And let's just kind of... I don't know how long it's going to take for him to fall back, but I don't want him existing in my existence anymore. He's really causing quite a problem. And then let's neutralize this guy over here. I wish there was a way to bring up all artillery strikes. That's what I would like. War Thunder, I've never played War Thunder. I played World of Tanks, but I can't get into the monetization, the free, like not the free to play stuff, but I just don't understand why there's like 70 levels of tanks. Is there a way to bring up all my, I need to bring up all fire support missions. Oh, cool, there is. Look, these guys are way, I asked for things and they already exist. Neutralizing. I guess we're going to hit that too. I'd rather adjust, can I click on this? No, I just don't know what this one is. I'd rather adjust this one and kind of smoke that guy. It looks like someone's kind of trying to bully me over here. So who is shooting this guy right here? All right, let's adjust you. I don't think we need to drop artillery on our own units. I feel very confident in the ability of that recon vehicle, that's for sure. All right, you're fine. So who is dropping there? So he can actually adjust as well. And it's this guy, right? Yes. And let's just smoke this area over here. Drive that unit out. And that's going to reduce some spotting. I mean, that's going to use up all of our ammo. Where are you going? I don't want to play this cat and mouse game with this T-80. I think we have good line of sight over here. I think he's in a good spot, but we do need to break this. We have to break this front line. That T-80 really caused some significant issues for us. You're moving. Let's reinforce this left flank a little bit more. I think we're going to punch through and secure this no problem. It really depends on what's over here. Hopefully not too much. I mean, I don't really want to follow this roadway all the way around and into this objective. We are shaping this quite well. If there's anyone there, they're having a bad time. Obviously, I do feel like there would be units in these positions, but why would you defend behind your objective? That's what I'm going to ask myself when I get ATGM'd from this position. Why would we be defending from behind it? Maybe some like longer range, like ATGMs up on these hillsides or these hillsides, but we wouldn't be defending behind it. Kill zone? Yeah. I mean, yeah, it could be a kill zone right on the objective. It's right in between. But it's a bridge, though. So if we need to secure the bridge, technically we would play forward a bit. And then I feel like if we had to retreat, we would retro back here and back here. And force them to fight us through all these cities. So I would not go that way. I'd punch through. I don't think it's going to be that crazy, but yeah. And I'm kind of just playing all loosey-goosey over here and hopefully punch through right here. I'm going to maintain my river. I may cross here, but it all depends. We have lots of forces, so we haven't really moved any. We're kind of orienting right now, but I do feel like we're static. I would like to get this tank into position. I think this ATGM can kind of provide enough fire support. The question is, this would probably be the better spot for him. Is unrealistic for him to move like 1,000 meters over dirt. What's our weather? Our weather is wet, dry, overcast, light rain. What's the season? What season are we in? Are we summer, winter, or spring? If we're summer, I would say he can move no problem over that terrain. If we're winter or spring, I would say it might be a bit muddy. But we're going to say he can, just because I want to. July. Does it say July somewhere? July, Celsius, 17... 2025. I don't know where it says July. I don't see it, but we're gonna say it's summer. A beautiful summer day. Top right. Oh, 25 July. Yeah. Then yes, we're gonna say in our roleplay scenario we can drive over some summer terrain, just for the fun of it. All right. What's our HQ currently look like? We are way, way, way out of. Oh shoot! We haven't even used these guys. Let's get this guy into position. He can move hasty. He's kind of behind everyone. I haven't even moved anything on the map. So there we go. These ATGMs need to operate really, really closely. We're going to say deliberate moves still, though. And then we're just... I don't think I have the armor support for where I want them to go. I don't think I have the support here for them. I'm going to split them, though. I want one to Let's get back in the position we were killed in, and we'll go from there. They're also not going on the road. He's moving. He's not moving. Oh, that's our HQ. I guess we can kind of reinforce this flank right here. And we'll just keep sweeping to the right. And I guess we're going to go this way into that objective. So let's reinforce. Lots of menus, lots of buttons, lots and buttons. I'm not going to push. This is dangerous. I don't really like this move right here. Quite yet. But I don't think he's going to be there for a bit. Why can I only move hasty right there? We're definitely not going to move hasty into that position. That would be crazy. Like move hasty straight down into that where we get shot in the bottom of our tracks. Nah. What are you doing? What are you doing right here? Why are we falling back? Let's overwatch. Let's set his SOP manager to sit and observe. We'll give him maximum range. We'll say concealment. And for him, I don't really want him to lose any losses. But what I would like for him to do is to sit and observe. I guess that's one of the missions. Ignore one, run, support passengers. Apply to this unit. Oh, right here. Fire discipline would be hold until fired on. Yeah, we'd hold until fired on. It's kind of dumb. Like, right, this is a really lightly armored unit. A Lynx, but I mean, I was impressed with the performance down here. I mean, straight up, like that Lynx, I think murked like 5 units. So I'm gonna let the Lynxes Lynx. If they're gonna perform that well, then I will let them perform that well. As long as they perform. If you're going that way, you don't need to go that way. Oh, it's because you're on the road right there. You're gonna just do a quick little turn. What's going on over here? I'm still not super impressed with our SAM coverage. I'd really like to get some SAMs into position over our units right now. Do we have SAM coverage over here? We do. What's our air defense look like? Pretty poor. Pretty poor. He needs to move. He really needs to move. This is a pretty poor air defense. Those trees are definitely affecting him. I'm counting on this unit to fall back. Like, he's got a... Man, that HQ unit. Our ATGMs, though, man, they're having a rough go of it. Like, they can't be... Oh, no, we got one, as I point to my monitor with my finger. It looks like we got one of the T-80s. But hopefully we can kind of smoke some of these units. We do need to move. I'm trying to cut... Hopefully if we hit these HQs, we can kind of... We only got one BMP and we're forcing it to move. That's good, I guess. Alright, hopefully we can get that HQ unit completely off the map. Alright, so he's falling back. Remember, we're going to artillery this spot. We're definitely neutralizing that area. I hope I called in artillery on the right spot. So let's see if it's good for us. I mean, it sucks with how good he's performing, but that's fine. That T-80 is definitely a veteran unit. I wonder how much ammo this fight's taking. I bet that's taking a lot of ammo, because they're technically, like, the intensity goes up like 100 times, I believe. So every time like a unit gets closer, the intensity really starts to climb. So we're probably dumping a lot of ammo into that HQ unit. 500 meters. What kind of HQ unit is that, though? I was hoping we'd get more casualties right there, but if we're not going to, that's fine. It sucks we're still hitting that spot. I mean, that's a lot of artillery to be dumping right there. So we finally... Oh, that was a BMP with Sagers? Wow. I mean, we're rocking and rolling. Come on, take out that T-80. We don't want that T-80. That T-80 is really, really not good for our existence. This artillery is not performing as well as I would like. Nope, never mind. It got a BMP. You're performing adequately now. Thank you for your service. Another neutralizing. We're really hitting that one spot hard. With the amount of like... It still sucks because like once we move up to that edge... Once this recon unit's in position, hopefully we can get line of sight on him. I'd hope he doesn't engage, but I hope the T-80 also doesn't smoke him. And then we should be getting this next objective, this 750 here in a moment. We'll at least get the 2 bridges, which is going to be beneficial. We've definitely... Oh, we got him. T-80's off the map. No, that was a BMP. That guy had a bad time. All right, so we're going to push. We're going to definitely do lots of movement orders next turn. I'm kind of satisfied with how things are going for us. Canadian campaign feels easier than American campaign. So we're going to punch through. There's still this guy unaccounted for. But I have an ATGM Overwatch, so... We'll push with these 2, and then we'll support with our tank. I don't think we have another... And then this guy can kind of take place in the battle, too. What is that? An armor carrier platoon? M113s? I wonder if we should dump smoke. What do you guys think about smoke? Smoke. The thing about smoke is it's kind of wonky in this game. Sometimes it... Why are they pushing? We have lots of smoke. You'd think for the amount of artillery right here, they wouldn't be pushing through it. So he should be... He's moving, right? We're going to get him going. That ATGM just smoked an M113. He probably doesn't have line of... He has line of sight, though. What's his... So this guy was advancing, and then he pulled back. All right, so this guy's showing up to the fight. That's good. Man, it's weird. That's really good for us. That's a really good position. I really want to break through this. Oh, we're only halfway through this turn. Right? And our tanks are moving into this city, and they had plenty of overwatch on this spot where it seems like the enemy really wants to go up this hillside and into this position. This guy should be moving 1 closer at some point. I saw an enemy move down here. I don't know where he was, but these guys should all be moving to that first objective. It looks like we're saturating that area right there. So that's good. We'll see if we can get this Lynx into position. I'm going to give this guy a commendation, the highest medal I can give this Lynx if he's still alive. If he makes it through the war. But our artillery is definitely holding them off. For the amount of casualties sustaining, or at least I'm assuming they're sustaining, what's that regiment over here? We don't have our overlay up. We should probably pull our overlay up. Yeah, I mean, this guy's stuck in a traffic jam. It sucks. Like, he's moving, but he's traffic jammed. So there's still a recon unit over here we don't have eyes on. Unless it's this mortar unit we lost track of. I mean, we could technically drive into this minefield. I don't know if I really like that strategy. Like, I mean, it's fine. It's not going to hurt us when we drive into it. But, I mean, is it... So this guy's finally in a good spot. We're going to check his SOPs and make sure he can engage at maximum range. If he can engage at... Oh, my God. This traffic jam's killing me, guys. You got to move. Oh, I need... A move hasty might be better right here, but since we're in combat, it might be dumb at the same time. A move hasty would allow them to, like, move faster, but it's also going to put them more at risk of getting, like, blown up. So if we stumble into an ambush, it's just going to generally be a bad time for everyone. Do I need to move that unit? No, these guys are already on the move. Do I have any units I'm not paying attention to? So this traffic jam's deadly. I mean, everyone. This recon unit, I'm just going to. He's a champ, man. I'm gonna move him through actually. This recon unit, I'm gonna move him through as well. I'm not gonna disrespect the Lynxes anymore like I did yesterday after that performance. More AD, more headquarters. I mean, all these guys are moving through, so this is fine. I just like if we cross this river and we get a beachhead, my concern is we can't support these units. So my other concern is we're gonna fight these T-80s. So maybe it's just smarter to do that and just keep everyone on this side. We do need someone to push through and clear this road, though. We can't be... That Lynx is fine. That guy's fine. I mean, this tank's fine. In position. No, not spotting anywhere up here. So where did these BMPs go? If they're here, where did they go? I mean, they could not have... I mean, we're looking directly into this village. I wonder why our line of sight's so obstructed right there. I wonder why. There's really no reason for it to be. It's like just a completely open field. I mean, this is going to be even worse for us. Like these two spots, but if we can get there, I guess we're going to do it. I thought this would be much better, a much better position than it is, and it's just not. All right, we're going to let's go along there. Technically, when he moves into this position, he can shoot down on us, but if he goes up this way, we're going to be safe. I don't know what line of sight is right here. That's cover for us. Like, I mean, he can see if someone moves into that position, we should be fine. The question is, what is his SOP set to? Maximum range. So that should be fine. I mean, if someone does really like challenge that, then they're going to just meet their maker. We'll get some air defense going as well. Because that Leo's, I guess he wants to stay on the road, but he doesn't need to. Like, he's a walking guy. Like, everything he does doesn't matter. If he wants to walk along the road, man, he's going to have a terrible time. There we go. That's better. I don't like how he's going down, but whatever. All right, we're reinforcing. So let's try and break through. All right. Let's take a look at our artillery, see who has the worst ammo. Let's see what we have. I mean, he's doing good on ammo for the amount of... And this may be something I misunderstand too. So if we do visually blocking, we do 1, 2, 3. We say commit, right? And then we have 40. So if we take each one down to 25... we should be able to dump a lot of smoke into these positions. Let's see if it works. It never actually really works the way I want it to, but like I'm actually putting effort in right now. So why is this guy red? He must be low on ammo. So we're gonna say rest and resupply for this guy because he's low on ammo. He doesn't have to go to 100, but we'll interdict just at some point. We don't really need you doing whatever you're doing, so we're gonna cancel. You're good on ammo, 42% adequate, so let's just shut anything down. We'll say suppression, we'll say here, 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 and here. Basically 30 rounds each, that's fine. He's not going to make it through all 30, but whatever. On call and on call. I don't think we need artillery over here, so I'm going to allow one of these to be on call, or so in case someone makes a spot, they can direct artillery for us. And then we'll take one and kind of barrage as well. We'll just layer it back. We're having someone move into this position, so commit. And I don't think like all these aren't going to get hit, but let's do that. And then when's this smoke fall? Technically 1807, so 5 minutes it should start falling. These orders are not going to be executed in that time frame. We could delay it. So if we do like move deliberates to right here, when will he arrive? If he sticks to the road, he arrives at 1802. So he'll be rocking and rolling. Artillery. I don't think any of these units are really good for this position, and I really don't want to go into that town. And you're going to assault. Wow, I thought I had more forces. Why is this guy taking his time? 17, 18, 13. He should start moving. We're going to push him out. I mean, we don't really have anything to support this assault. I'm actually surprised. We're kind of just like degraded, right? We're not really degraded, but we don't have a lot of firepower that I thought we had. I feel like we have a lot more firepower, and it turns out we don't have a lot of firepower. You're fine. I don't know what your pathing is, but it's not correct. This guy's actually fine. Cancel, proceed. You're going to move hasty. You don't really need to move as crazy as I think you should. I'm going to regret that. That's going to be like a bad regret, especially if things do turn into a gunfight. I'm going to lean heavy on this. I don't even think that's a good position. I don't think that's, we're going to say deliberate and deliberate at that point. It sucks that this HQ unit is so small and the range is so tight. It like really kind of like is a bummer that these units are just having a bad time. What even is this unit? Like, is it just like attract M113? So he's not even like a really good unit to exist with. We can try. That's a crazy way to go, but whatever. Cancel. Let's save. It feels like we have a lot of forces, but at the same time, it feels like we don't. And I wonder if that's because they're not in good spots. Like, I wonder if they're... I mean, this feels fine. This is what's kind of bothering me a little bit. I mean, we did lose like 2 M113s and 1 ATGM team. And that's our SAM system. Look at our SAMs, man. All in crazy positions. Let's see if we can get some coverage. Let's see what that does. I didn't really like apply any sort of like... I want those guys. I mean, it's fine if they hunker down, but man, one bad artillery strike and we're going to lose some good M113s. It looks like that guy's also down on ammo. Oh no. He made the spot. So there is a guy here. HQ there. We might be shaping too far back. I guess maybe we should have focused on punching through. All right, if we can kind of get that... Oh, we got him. We got a hit, I think. So there's more than a T-80 there. There's a T-80 and a BMP there. Well, we gave him smoke, so hopefully that reduces his accuracy. Well, he's moving. So we have this guy overlooking, but he's running out of ammo. Like that yellow arrow is not good. But maybe he's in line of sight for this tank, you know? Oh, that hit, I think. All right, T80's off the board. All right, sweet. So that T80's not something we need to worry about anymore. All right. We might be shaping too far back, but if anything, it's going to make the terrain more difficult for them to go through. God dang, my dude. I want these guys to punch through. We can't punch through that artillery just like smoking us. So we have a new HQ unit. So this is generally what happens with a lot of the smoke. It just falls in one spot. Let's see if it adjusts. If it keeps doing that, it means we need to just separate the fire emissions. Oh, so we have like smoke and artillery. What a mixture. So we're going to check that fire emission once this turn's done. That HQ unit's falling back. We do have line of sight on it, which is good. We did destroy a BMP here, so maybe we don't see something that's there. I mean, this guy's going to round that corner and clear it. All right, this guy's out of ammo, though. He's going to have to resupply. Technically, since we're playing, he's not going to have to fall back to his HQ unit because I have emergency resupply on because we're kind of playing casually. But if he was going to resupply, he would need to fall back to this HQ unit, which I believe I'm moving all the way to the other end of the map. But I don't know why you would have like 16 ATGMs right next to each other. Right? There's like within like a 500-meter thing. That'd be kind of wild. Oh, look at that. BMP coming to the fight. So we haven't even punched through yet. I wonder if we can hit that with some artillery. That's really deadly. So we'll actually do a neutralizing right there. We are resupplying one. That guy's just not going to have a good time. This guy's not having a good time. That guy, he's black, so his morale might be bad. It's either his morale is bad or he's just completely out of ammo. But we are going to push this. Like, we have plenty of time. Technically, we don't need to push as aggressively as we are. Yep, they emergency resupplied. All right, so the smoke did move. So adjusting the fire support from like 30 to 25 kind of set this wall up for us. So we need to keep an eye on this BMP. All right, HQs are doing good. So let's first things first. This guy's on call. Barrage, we're just say straight up neutralizing right there, right there, right there. If he does fall back, he's going to fall forward. These guys are all trying to push through. What's wrong with this guy? He's got a black square, which isn't good. His readiness is really bad. So let's just try and rest and resupply. He must have got hit hard. And this guy's readiness is really bad. He's not going to be able to do anything. We're kind of blunted right here. I guess this firefight had more of an effect on them than I thought. All right. Can you get back into position? You're going. So this is a BMP, right? So if we go to our intelligence report, enemy, this guy, number 1, what is he? 4 APCs, 4 infantry, possible SP arty in this 1338 location right here. If we get into position right here, we should be able to shoot down. And maybe cause significant casualties. This is also a defensive fighting position. See the blue? That should benefit us a little bit. We are actually going to move deliberate. 2,000, we're going to say it's perfectly realistic for us to go that way. I don't know why he wants to go along the road. I don't like that. I kind of getting bummed out managing that a little bit. But that should be fine. Maybe we're like being too micro-y. He still has to go down and up. I just want him to go straight across. So we just need to give him, technically we could just say go like that. and he'll go directly to it, which is what I want him to do. Going along this hex right here is always dangerous because it's going to immediately put us in line of sight. He needs to... Well, he's just broken morale. He's running out of ammo. Rest and resupply. Just get some good amount of ammo. You're doing good. You're moving. You're moving. Everyone's moving. Dangerous. That BMP's unspotted right now. Oh, we forgot to. Oh my god, we forgot. We're getting too crazy. Who? Oh wow. No, he's still there. We're having a neutralizing blast on him, so I'm not super concerned about that. I'm a little bummed he legged that unit. I also might get this Lynx into the fight, but if there's an ATGM with BMPs there, that's going to put this guy in danger. But that artillery should kind of break him up a little bit. So let's see. I was hoping that smoke would be more effective. I need to work on timing the smoke and everything. That's a air defense unit, so he's not going to have very much capability dealing with some stuff. So we're 1 or 2 turns behind. I don't ever... Like, that's just such a weird pocket to kind of dominate. I'm not... Now that everyone's, like, right on this hex, it does really look like we have, like, a smaller force than I thought we did. Seeing that BMP right there, I mean, it's going to be difficult to deal with. It sucks that we're... All right, now he's going to have it. Oh, that hit too. We got a good hit. I mean, 1 BMP for, like, a Jeep is a good trade. I don't think he can, like, ever get good line of sight right there, but if anything, it's going to cause a good traffic jam. So that's kind of funny that they're, like, right... Oh, we're losing another air defense. I mean, we're trying. I guess we need to really focus this area with artillery. And he fell back, remember? I thought he was going to fall forward, so if he fell back, maybe we can reorient, and hopefully that blast doesn't land directly on our air defense units. But we're definitely just going to dump so much artillery right here next turn. We're almost halfway through this turn. So let's see if we can kind of force our way down here. So we'll force here, and then hopefully we can just break through and kind of bum rush that area. I don't know if there'll be actually anyone there. We could probably get a recon unit and kind of cheesy cap it. Smoke's kind of breaking up, but we'll drop more smoke here in a moment. Everyone over here is just... Oh, who shot him? Oh... That smoke, man. That smoke. So we got neutralizing that too. I thought we would have broke through better. It's crazy that they're like right up here. Like it's crazy that they're just like exploiting that. Because the only real way to get like vision down there is to get right on the edge. Where's this guy going? So there's a... I would like an Apache. So it's just an artillery. Feels like a lot of it feels like artillery. So we'll just neutralizing that. I mean, this guy's coming around, but it's a good thing our units aren't there anymore because we're neutralizing that right now. So we're going to cancel fire. We're going to go artillery in these 2 sectors next. We'll do 1 right there and 1 right there. And if he's going to fall back, we're going to right there and right there. I mean, we're closing in. We are definitely closing in, but this guy looks like he's back up. So we'll do something about that right there next to those. Smoke's kind of effective, but not as effective as I would like. This guy, I don't really want to move him into position with that anti-tank. They might not even have line of sight on it. We could actually possibly get this guy into position. What do you want, Banana? Oh, we'll get him out. No, you know. Oh. No. Look, he wants me to feed him. He came in here. He's like, I am hungry. I wonder what line of sight looks like right here. So wow, there are a lot of nonsense going on. We're in an HQ tanks. Oh, here comes those tanks. We gotta keep eyes on them. We do have this guy's in a good spot, so he's not moving anywhere anytime soon. And he's in command range. So let's just adjust our fire support. That seems like the only thing we can really do. Resupply. We only have 2. So let barrage neutralizing here, here, here. It's only going to hit these 2, which is fine. But they're going to really make us fight every step of the way right now. I mean, there's really, we'll say suppression so it lasts a little longer. I think the one thing that bums me out, though, is that we don't have all the artillery that we need now. We need a lot more artillery, and currently a lot of it's down. And now it looks like their tanks are starting to show up. Oh yeah, apparently he wants to punch all the way through. Well, he's gonna have a terrible goddamn time. So demanding. Yeah, very demanding. Let's think here. Just to cap that. I just want to cap that. All these guys are assaulting. I don't ever really want them to go. They're not going to be able to go face to face with those BMPs. Like they're just not going to. I don't have like, and it's weird how close they want your ATGMs to operate. So like we'd have like an entire ATGM squad over here with like no ATGMs over here. I mean, they don't want that, but it's interesting to me. We're going to set this line of sight up right here. Possibly right here. Might make more sense. This guy's going to have to crest this hillside. I don't know if he's still there, but we don't have line of sight on him. This tank's going to... down there. We're like moving units like 1 hex at a time. I'm hoping we can get these tanks in position. This breakthrough's weird. Like it felt like it was going really well, and now it feels like it's going really bad. So we assault move down 1 hex, and I guess we just like taking on those BMPs so close is dangerous. I don't think he's gonna get in positioned in time for that. I wish you could like add waypoints instead of canceling them. So we'll just go like that. I don't know what he can see from here. This makes more sense, but since he wants to go along the road, this is why it's important to give yourself as many waypoints as you can. We'll say move deliberately. He still wants to go that way. There we go. And then that area will be reinforced, and we're just going to keep punching through. This is like, I mean, this guy's going to just come into a wall of death. So what's up here? Koi? I guess we'll do exactly what they did and just try and funnel down one direct path. Just try our best to get in. Why is this guy right here? That's like a really exposed spot, but we'll see. We will see. I think that's really good. We don't have the artillery that I desire, that's for sure. I definitely desire a lot more artillery than we currently have. But we have our smoke screen. It's going to start dissipating here, but hopefully we can kind of get some moves going. Yeah, so there's one. No, it's still up. As long as there's no helicopters. Right, so there's neutralizing right there. Hopefully that causes some damage. There's where that one BMP went. Oh, they're trying to hit us. That's not us. That's a counter battery. So there's an HQ unit right there. No, that is us. That is us. Oh my god. HQ unit's good to spot. Hopefully we can get this guy right off the map. That's a mobile artillery. Bummer. Oh, look at that. Lots of tanks. But we're setting up for that. We're setting up for this push. So that's just going to come down to an RNG. They have more tanks than us, but we'll be in a better position. I don't think we'll be in a better position, but we'll have more firepower onto that spot. This sucks for sure. They're not shooting. Thank God we're not in like a shooting fight right now. We're green. We're relatively good to go. So this guy does have a lot of firepower. Not firepower, but just like a lot of readiness. I would like for that unit to go away. And he's just... All right. So victory points ours. No contest back. 2 BMPs. That guy's just like living. I mean, it's only one guy in a... Yep, there's counter. Oh, and they... Oh, look at that. Look at that wall of death, my dude. Look at that wall of death approaching us. Those are T-80s. T-80s, BMPs. We're resupplying right now. This is like looking less and less optimal. What do we have to put there? We can reinforce with this tank. I don't think this tank's doing a good job. Like where he's currently at, it's not... Like, I need him over here because I have no real anti-tank capability, though. Oh, we smoked him. Sick. Dude, these units over here, man, they aren't messing around. Like these ground forces, man, they're in it to win it. That is for sure. Oh. That guy's going to counter push. These guys need to fall back. Oh, what's going on right here? Oh, no, my links. No. I was going to give him... Is he the one I was going to give an award? Or was it someone down here? This tank's not doing much. He should turn and shoot at this mofo. But he's in smoke, so... This guy's... This BMP right here is not super great for us. We're going to reinforce our tank right there. Or at least right here. If this BMP does try to push, he's going to run into a tank. It seems like... This seems really passive. I mean, he's already going there. This seems like a really passive move. So I'm going to actually artillery this dude. And just keep pushing him back. This guy's hitting that one spot. How much ammo does he have? I don't need him to have a lot of ammo. I just need him to, like, harass someone. So, as long as he's harassing, that's fine. Oops. Cancel. Like, if he's harassing, that's perfectly fine for me. As long as that guy just has a terrible existence. What's going on right here? I'm not quite sure. I'm just going to rotate that unit into objective so we can secure it. This is bumming me out. That's for sure. I mean, he's going to run directly into all my HQ units. And an ATGM who's rest and resupplied at 100%. So I would like for him just to screen. I'm going to have him hold. I want him to hold. Like, I don't want him to give up any ground. So this unit's going to go. So we're going to adjust this unit's do or die. So what that means is we're going to go into a settings. And he's just going to die on his spot. He's going to die there. I don't want him to ever leave that position with that wall of death moving towards us. This is annoying. That's a lot of firepower in a really not great spot. This is fine. Not super ideal. He can shoot if they do eventually get on this hillside. I'd rather these two units swap. You know what I mean? Like, let's see if we can get this infantry unit down into objective. Like, he's going to back up, and I'm going to reinforce these guys. Not a super cool move. Let's turn roads off. Apply to this unit. It's rainy in July. I'm not worried about him getting stuck. That's just me role-playing. I mean, technically I could just do whatever the hell I want. I don't think getting stuck's a thing in this game. This would be cool, but I don't know if this is really... I think, what do we have? 2 leopards, this guy, that guy. I need all the firepower I can get. I'm going to have to really ignore that guy, even though this guy's in a good spot to kind of smoke him. I'm going to have to ignore him. This isn't something I can ignore. And they're on the move. Once they stop moving, I'll hit them with artillery. So everything's going to go into on call. What are you hitting? You're hitting him. Oh, everyone's hitting that guy. That guy's going to have fun. And he's resupplying. You're resupplying. Yeah, so that's fine. I think it's too early to call in artillery on them, and we are actually being rather mobile too, so I don't think we should worry too much about our own artillery. There's an ATGM down here that we've lost sight of. That's for sure. We're halfway through our turn. Apparently an ATGM. So that guy's still there. Wow. Can you shoot back? So this guy spotted that guy. So he can see over that hex, but he can't see this guy. That, whatever it is, BTR BMP. Oh, no. That ain't good. And it hit. That guy was going to reinforce. Alright. Next turn, we're just going to neutralize everything right here. I need for that to hit. That's an ATGM team. We can't be in this fight right here. We can't be in this fight right here. I'm also don't know why this guy's so blind. I don't understand why this guy can't. What do you have that's causing you not to shoot this guy who's just sitting there? Dude, look at the damage we're doing right there. That sucks for this dude, though. He moved. He moved up here. We lost sight. Too bad we don't have our links. But he's not going to get back on. He's not going to have a good time if he moves further up. These are also 4 leopards right here. All right, don't hit. Don't hit. Don't hit. All right, if this is going to turn into a gunfight, we have artillery. So we need 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what would be cool is like a saturation from some HIMARS. Not some HIMARS, but some Soviet. Like a saturation blast would make all of them have a bad time. Yeah. Not super ideal. None of this is super ideal. This guy could move forward 1 and kind of fight 1v1 these guys. But he's... Come on, don't hit. Don't hit. Alright, he's backing up. That's fine. My wall of death is not wall of deathing. I wonder if we should be more passive. They're going down. This guy should have line of sight. Yep. Alright, that's going to slow him down. We're going to have a guy right there. I mean, it's not going to be too bad because they're going to have to come up here and like get shot in the face. So that ATGM is going to do some work. Alright, so once they slow down, yep, we're going to neutralize. The more they stack up, the better for us. First miss. So this guy's in a good spot. He's going to hold. He ain't going to move. He choose. Bro, that T80 just smoked our links. That sucks. That was in a good spot for us this whole time. Oh. Dude, this guy, shoot back. Why can't you shoot back? I don't understand what you're doing. I don't understand what this guy's doing. He's just sitting up. All right, back up. I mean, they're trying to punch through. They're trying. That's all on call. God, he just survived 2 ATGMs. So what's this guy's problem? Like, honestly, what's this guy's problem? You have Carl Gustavs that has 1,000-meter range. Shoot down in this goddamn hill. These guys should have no issue going down there and, like, taking names. Which is kind of interesting. All right, so, I mean, they're not going to get there anytime soon. So let's do this. Neutralizing. Let's play through this turn. Resupply. You are resupplying. Fine with me. Let me assist you real quick. Let's see if we can break this. Neutralizing. Boom, boom. Commit. Good enough for me. Barrage. Neutralizing. Boom, boom. Commit. Good enough for me. What are you doing? That's you. Take out this HQ unit. All right. Either way, they need to crest this hillside, and they're just going to get shot. So if this BMP down here does decide to take this fight, he's going to get shot as well. This guy's finally resupplied. All right, so let's go like that. Sure, we'll rest and resupply right here. All right, we're in like Flynn. That guy shouldn't be able to move across that river like that. I guess maybe he can. All right, last 2 turns. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. I mean, objectives are basically all we need to do is defend this assault. And it's 21 minutes, so like 4 turns left. It's always going to be a bummer when we miss like really critical things like that. And he just turns and smokes us. Wow. There we go. These leopards really underperform. They really like, I mean, these T80s are very clearly better. Wow, he moved right into an artillery blast? No way. Does that get him? And it got him. The fence is definitely falling apart. They are leopard ones. Yeah. They are leopard ones. They really underperform in a lot of categories though. I mean, especially with the amount of T80s on the battlefield. It's just such a bummer. It seems like that guy's low on ammo too. Are they going to push this? Do you think we'll be able to resupply next turn? I mean, the artillery is definitely going to hold them off. This is kind of bumming me out. I don't know why this guy's doing so, like, not his job. They should definitely be taking out these guys right here. I don't know if it's like an issue, if there's a line of sight issue or what's going on. But they're dismounted with the Carl Gustav. All right. Is that counter battery or is that us? That's battery on us, so we'll move on to objective. I don't want him just sitting there, but I also don't. That BMP, he's gonna stumble into that BMP and just get shot with those Sagers. I think the best thing to do would get this Lynx into battle. Like, that's really good. I think we need to get him up here. Just don't want to lose another one. But we need that line of sight, so probably up here where this air defense is. We don't really need air defense there. He's 50% on ammo. How many more do we have? We're going to pull this command element in. I don't think he will be any better or any worse. And we need these guys to kind of flank in. I mean, the game's pretty much done. Basically, if we survive this assault right here without, like, annihilating ourselves, we're going to be fine. We're going to pull back. This guy's going to pull back. Being on this edge isn't good. I'm almost done. Like, this guy's just going to pull back. He's not going to... These leopards aren't going to be able to tank this T-80 wave of death. Alright, so someone spotted that guy. If that guy's still there, I'll be surprised. This guy needs to move too. I think I told him to move, didn't I? I gave him an assault move, so it's going to take a while to execute. But an assault move into here means he's going to stumble into these ATGMs and hopefully be ready to fight. That's what I would like for him. Basically, we need to stay away from these edges right here. All three of these edges are not good for us, so we'll pull back one. Oh, that's the light artillery. We'll pull back one, and we'll just, if we have to, they can get up here, and we'll just kind of have a kill box. Jesus. This guy should be able to get, should be combat effective. I could pull him around, but that would be quite the move all the way up to here. There was something right there. I wonder what they're set to right here. Oh, we got someone. Oh, no, we didn't. Let's do this. I'm gonna order dinner soon. All right, we got a kill. Basically creating fertilizer right now. Interesting right here. Interesting. Hey, right there. Oh, look, that's artillery. We can smoke him. That's probably what's causing all of this. So we need to get rid of that dude. We would send our links all the way back here in the cap it just to get like the points. If we have a links, I don't think we have a links. We would just go like, hey, get on the highway, go around and just like cheese cap it and get the 1500. Just so we get like the much better win. I don't want to play like that though. Plus, who knows what he runs into. Right there, right? Dang, man, look at all that artillery. No casualties either. I need to speed up these artillery strikes. I think you can. All right, let's get this recon in a better position. Probably up on this hillside. That's what we're going to do next. Save it and artillery strike that position. That guy's on the move, man. He's combat ready. All right, so what were we doing? You're moving. You're not moving. I mean, technically you could move into there and just watch you just get smoked by an ATGM. You're falling back. And we're trying to get people down this hill. But we're not going to. You're fine. You can resupply. You can barrage. Right. Barrage, neutralizing right here. 50. All right, cool. Resupply, what are you doing? Yeah, I mean, that's perfectly makes sense to me. This is a headquarters unit, but it's a lot of firepower to leave on the board and ignore. That's fine, take the road. Too much firepower to ignore. All right. Lots of really far-reaching moves. This one's not really that smart, but whatever. I mean, I could just change his SOP to move by concealment. Then we just move right down there. The other guy's fine to move the way he's moving. Honestly, they could just swap places. Like that. I don't think anything's wrong. Oh, cancel. No. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. A couple more turns. 1 or 2 more turns and we're good. I really want to see this armored push, but the artillery really slowed him down. I really want to see this push down here too. I mean, I think artillery is a bit of mercy on that guy. Honestly. Alright, they got more artillery too, so it looks like one move from here to here. I have nothing on counter battery. I mean, it's going to be relatively inaccurate. I mean, they're hitting that spot too, so if that's them hitting their spot, they're blowing up their own people. I don't think it would have moved from there, but it could have. Nope, we got it. We got someone. Why is this smoke still on the board? I think this bugged out. That should have dissipated a long time ago. I don't know if this smoke is still... I think it's still here graphically. And, like, I think it bugged out. That should be gone a long time ago. Alright, so that unit's relocating. Because it's no longer dissipating. I think it made the dissipation effect, but it left the marker on the map. That's interesting. That's kind of weird. I had to figure out what out. Like, a move deliberate would have got him there faster, but, like, there's so much danger over here. Like, we don't even know where these guys went. So we're back down to 19 minutes. All right. I put this guy on rest and resupply. I wonder if he has line of sight on him. They, I mean, they're going to push. They're going to push. Right? These T-80s are going to take that guy out. It's not done yet. There's still like BMPs with them, right? They're still coming. Like, once they get right here, we're going to lose line of sight. Man, that Leopard. Fuck, dude. I mean, there's not much to say about the leopards. There just isn't. They're on our doorstep because he's resting. It happens every time. The leopard ones, I don't think they're right. Putting this guy on rest and resupply was a mistake. But, I mean, they're pushing through right here. I mean, they're going to have a hard time pushing through right there. But, I mean, these guys are leopards right here. But at the end of the day, he can shoot up. We don't really have much left. Delete waypoint. You're fine, just hold. I don't know who gave you that order to move. They're about to smoke a bunch of our HQs. We'll just stonewall a death them right here. That's all we can do. We can try and get this guy into position, but like if these ATGM teams are still sitting here, I'll scream. Maybe we can reinforce this. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going to happen. I think we should have been a lot more aggressive with our artillery on them. I mean, they're trying. The artillery is definitely trying. If we get a kill with the artillery, it's going to break them up. Having this unit on rest and resupply was a mistake. But I mean, he only had 50% of his ammo. So let's just see how this plays out. All right, you're going to get smoked by two T-80s right off the bat. Going to return fire. All right, no. This guy's still here. There ain't no way this guy's still here. Oh, we hit. He's fighting. He's fighting. Leopard's showing up. He finally moved. He finally moved. The guy's out of ammo. What's going on? Artillery. No lines of sight. I mean, this is going to be a fight to the death right here. This guy should have line of sight on him. I mean, that sucks. This guy's still goddamn here, dude. No way. No goddamn way. No way, guys. And the Carl Gustav for the win. We're in, guys. Oh, he moved straight up off that. I mean, he's going to come face to face with this tank. What's this SOP right here? These are 4 tanks right here. So who's going to win? He's falling back. Everyone's falling back to take this fight. leopards. Kid, I've not hit a single T80. Fuck, dude. Oh, shit. I don't even know if highly mobile's worth it. So this T80 is not going to budge, is he? What's he doing? Well, there's line of sight right here, so it's weird that like this is a problem. It's weird that... Come on, dude. Get out of here. Get out of here, T80. Get out of here. T80 just destroyed. For one T80, we lost 4 leopards. I don't like that. I don't like the way the leopards feel. And now he's turning around and shooting my other leopard. Dude, it's like having the queen. It's like having the queen in your like in your back line and chest. Like there's like we have no way of dealing with this guy. We have to super rely on him just to die. Even like this prepared defense, I'll argue to say it was prepared. Dude's just gonna destroy all our HQ units. I mean, we could try and run him down with these guys, that's for sure. I mean, maybe he's going to run out of ammo. Maybe he'll tire himself out. That's all I can say. Motherfucker. Oh, I'm so tempted just to end game now because we're going to win regardless. It just comes down to how we win. Like, there's... But did you really win? They're brutal. They are absolutely brutal in every aspect. I kind of wanted them to dial them down a little bit. In their DLCs, honestly. Stop, dude. Get out of here. I really, I'm gonna test them later. I don't know, to allocate 4 ATGMs just to sit in this one spot because you're waiting for the... Yeah, they don't. They never miss. I think I need to test them. I've seen them miss. But to sit here and allocate like 4 ATGM teams just for this regiment advance, I mean, it makes sense, I guess. But, I mean, the dude walked through 3... I mean, they destroyed 3 ATGMs. ATGM over here. 4... I mean, this guy's in a fortified position now, and he still can't hit. Like, we'll just put a unit on that. But we're just going to keep sending units to die to this guy. I don't think we're ever going to, even if we send like 7, like, I mean, he's encircled, basically. I mean, he's missing now. Basically, we'd send all 3 of these guys, right? We just do like a charge. We'll just charge at him. Just to see what happens. I mean, a move hasty's dumb. Like this. And plus, that's not to mention everything that's out here. What's this guy doing? Key ammo, resupply. I mean, he just has no ammo. But like, right, we just go like... I mean, even if he gets in that position, like, do you think he's going to be able to function? And we need to like move hasty up into this spot, which is going to make our attack really stupid. Let's just do this. All right, everyone stop going on the roads. So basically, if we give this guy like a move hasty, he's just going to like blindly charge at this guy. But maybe it's I don't know. It feels really dumb. I'm tempted just to call it because like, right, we're just going to blindly charge that guy. What happens if we call it? Let's hit save game. Do we actually need to play through? I mean, we're doing okay, but what's gonna happen is we're just going to, like, this fight's gonna play out. This fight's gonna just, we're either the T80's either gonna like smoke us like right off the bat, because these leopards aren't gonna win. I mean, he's already walked through how many leopards? 4 over here, 2 over here, 1 over here. So this fight is like lost. That guy's gonna die because he should have been on the move a long time ago. What are these move orders? The only thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna lose a lot of resources for our next turn to just take out, what is this? T80 Bravo 1. Like, and it's only going to get worse for us because of the T80s and BMPs out here. So basically, we lose all this terrain and we go right up to here. Let's just do this. Let's end game now. 4 stars. All right, cool. Control A. End. All right. Yeah, I don't think it's 4 stars. I mean, maybe we did. Sometimes it feels like we do better than we do. Weird, I can't see this guy. I think that's the smoke that's still on the board, but we drove right through him. These tanks literally drove through this guy, if I remember correctly. We drove through those infantry, so we just didn't spot them. Nothing to really worry about on the other end of the water. Holy shit, look at this. Yeah, we weren't going to sneak that lynx back here. They were prepared for us to sneak the lynx in. What is that? That's a giant unit. Yeah. So this is a regiment. So they did have an actual regiment there whose purpose wasn't to push us, but to send like reinforcements in, which they did. They sent their tanks in, which sucks. Yeah, see, we would have had to deal with these guys. That guy's still alive, man. He caused a lot of damage. Yeah, look at all, like, these are all massive forces. I mean, that's a massive BMP formation as well. Look at all of them. And ATGMs. Shit. So they definitely could have counterattacked us very effectively. I mean, they did. How many T80s are right here? Let's figure that out, because sometimes they just like load up on the T. Yeah, see, this is something they do too. I mean, nothing's wrong with it, but they load up on the T80s. So we take a look at our leopards. We get 4, and they like get, like, look at all these T80s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a company. What's that? A company of T80s, right? Not a company. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but I mean, all of these kills are by ATGMs. Like, our leopards never hit a shot. So even like, it's like this guy, right? They did the work. These guys, like, let's take a look at this. Yeah, all in your backside. Be grateful, yeah. So we lost 38 out of 54 APCs. I mean, they smoked our command element. So let's take a look. Air defense started with 20, have 19, lost 1. Armored started with 54, have 38. 6 anti-tank started with 6, running 6. I wonder what qualifies for anti-tank. Headquarters, we lost the headquarters, infantry, reconnaissance. Man, that lynx, those lynxes, remember that fight? What a fight. Right here, self-propelled anti-tank. So these are probably the Carl Gustavs right here, maybe? Like the individual infantrymen. And these are the actual individual ATGMs right there. We did lose some artillery. I'm surprised. And then we lost 7 tanks. We lost 50% of our tanks. 5 recon units. Self-propelled artillery doing good. Anti-tank, man, such a bummer. And then guards. Infantry support. M11s, tanks, T80. So here's the enemy. Here's what the enemy had. Started with 30, left with 11. Lots of APCs survived. There used to be a bunch of graphs. Command vehicles. Oh, wow. We actually took out. So T-80 main battle tanks started with 21. 8 are running. So I guess we kind of messed them up a little bit. We only destroyed 2. So we got to go recover those. Started with 9. Only have 3 running. So generally we do better. We do good. It just doesn't feel like we do good sometimes. Like, right? Sometimes I'm like, man, we did really bad. But in reality, we did pretty, like, okay. All right, so let's take a look at this. You used to be able to see which individual unit lost or destroyed everyone. Close that. See if I can find that. Take a look at that real quick. It should be under kills and claims. Where's kills and claims at? Staff alerts, low on ammo. We're looking for kills and claims right now, and then we'll be done. Operations. Oh, there's our map. Looks like a mess. Why can't I find kills and claims? Intelligence? Reported kills and claims. Okay. I wish they'd make these all clickable. So, what is this guy? 4 AT. 15, yeah. That's what I thought. All our kills and claims came from this guy. What about our leopards? 3 deltas. Our leopards are 3 deltas. Unit 3 deltas. 1 delta. They only got 1 tank. No, 1 mechanized. Our tanks were not useful. I gotta figure out those leopards. I just don't get them. All right, that is the stream. That's the game, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out camping series. Always fun. I don't know when we'll stream again. It's gonna storm. I'm only streaming because the weather's really bad right now. I should put videos up, but I'm gonna go make dinner.